again to a Pilates class. Let's get started on our backs. You're gonna have your legs nice and long, so just a very comfortable, relaxed position here. Don't think about straining out your legs, just let them fall out to wherever they are. We're gonna take a few rounds of deep breathing here. Taking an inhalation through your nose and exhaling through pursed lips. And again, inhaling through the nose. And deep exhalation through pursed lips, gently pulling your belly button in, closing the rib cage. Let's just do one more time here. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth, through pursed lips. Now you're going to parallel your legs, taking your inner thighs glued together. You can point your feet, hands come behind the head. You're going to lift head, shoulders, scapula off the mat, looking towards your big toes. Stay here, inhale, and come back down. And again, same thing here. Exhale, you lift. You want to feel your shoulder blades lifting off the mat before you come back down. 2 more times like this. Elbows stay wide. And down. 1 more time, you're going to stay lifted. Keep those shoulder blades off the mat. Tiny pulses here. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Reach your arms all the way back. You're going to do a half roll up here, just going to where your shoulder blades are, and then lowering back down. And again, same thing. We're going to lift head, shoulders, and shoulder blades off the mat. Once you're here, see if you can go an inch higher, and then lower back down. Same thing here. Lifting first, head, shoulders, shoulder blades off the mat. Stay here. You're going to go up an inch higher, shoulders away from the ears, and then fold an inch more, and lower back down. And again, lifting up, just to where the shoulder blades are. From here, keep the shoulders low. Round the spine a little bit more. Pull the belly button in. Again, round a little bit more. And again, you're going to go all the way up this time. Gently folding over your legs and lowering all the way back down, bending your knees. Your feet will be hip width apart. You're going to tuck your tailbone, slowly start to lift your hips, 1 bone at a time. You're going to maintain shoulder blade connection onto the mat and then lower back down. 2 more times. Exhale here. Tuck the tailbone first, pressing your lower back down, and then you lift up. Shoulder blades remain in contact with your mat. Lower back down. Pass through that lower back, that lumbar spine, before releasing to your neutral. Last time here. Tuck. We're going to stay up this time. You're going to take the right leg up to tabletop. You're going to pulse your hips up, pressing down firmly through your left foot. Keeping your right shin parallel to the floor, keeping the knee and the hip bent 90 degrees. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. We're going to lower the hips down in one motion, extend the right leg at the same time, and then come back up and down and up and down. 8 more. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay in tabletop. Again, you pulse. Make it small. Focus on that left leg. Careful your left knee doesn't open out to the side, keeping everything nice and centered, parallel. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right foot down. Slowly lower the hips back down. Take your left leg up to tabletop. You're going to lift the hips up and pulse it here. Pressing down through the right foot. Keeping in mind here that you may feel one hip is going to want to lower down towards the floor. Try to keep your hip bones in line. In 5, 4, 3, 2, take your hips down, extend the leg, and come back up. Tabletop, hips up. Lower down and up. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come up, stay here. Again, we pulse. Still part of the warm-up, so moving slow. Taking this time here to really align our bodies, connect through the muscle groups. And 5, 4, 3, stay lifted with the hips. Take your foot down, lower down, one bone at a time. Take your legs in towards your chest. You can rock side to side if you have any tension in the back. And then holding the backs of the legs, you're gonna roll yourselves up, coming onto hands and knees. Your knees will be hip width, hands directly in line with your shoulders. Make sure your arms are not wider than the shoulders here. We're gonna be bending the elbows at some point. You're not gonna bend the elbows sideways, you're gonna bend them back. So when you're bending the elbows back, you're framing your rib cage. You're gonna reach your right leg behind you, lift the leg, and then cross it over so that you're tapping the floor over to your left side. So on the outside of that left leg, keeping the arms where they are. You're gonna lift the leg, we're gonna do it a few times really slow. Lift the leg up, take it to center. From here, you're gonna turn out that leg, you're gonna bend your knee, pull the knee in towards your right elbow, bend the elbows, and then reach it back, tap the floor. One more time, slow. Lift the leg up, turn it out, bend the knee, bend the elbows, push up, tap to the left. A little bit faster, we're gonna do 8. And tap. And 7. Really reach the leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and stay right here, just the leg. You're gonna do a big half circle like a rainbow. Come tap the floor to the right, and then circle it back to the left. And again, to the right, and left, and right, and left. Last 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, the leg's gonna stay to the right here. You're gonna lift the leg a few inches, maybe a foot, not more, and lower. Up and down. Now you can keep both hands down. If you want to challenge your core a little bit more, pick up your left hand, place it on your lower back. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hand down. If it was on your back, take your right leg back in. Drop down to both forearms. Tuck your toes. Come to plank position. We're going to hold it here for a moment. Legs should be either glued together or hip width, not too wide. You're going to push into your feet, rock front and back. And front and back. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully take your knees down. Sit back, take a shell stretch. Roll out your wrists. And coming back to tabletop position, hands in line with the shoulders, reach your left leg back, lift it and cross it over towards your right side. Here's our sequence. We'll do 2 slow to start. Bend your elbows, pull the knee in, push the arms, tap the floor to the right. Another one nice and slow. And we're going to do 8, slightly a bit faster. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 3 more, 1 more, and release. Keep the leg where it is. Big rainbow here. Open to the left, tap to the right. Engaging the core. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, keep your foot to the left, lift it and lower, up and down. Again, you have the option of placing your right hand to your lower back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hand down. Take your leg back to center, knees down. Drop to your forearms. Again, coming to a plank, we rock it front and back. 8 more. 7. Belly button in, pressing firmly into your forearms. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your knees down. This time take them nice and wide, keeping your toes together. Sit back onto your heels. Nice shell stretch here. You can roll out your wrists. We're going to be back onto hands and knees. This time for a bear pose. So the toes will be tucked. Careful not to sag down. So we're going to push into your hands here so your shoulder blades are nice and flat on your thoracic spine. Your legs are hip width, tucking your toes. You're going to keep your back straight. Imagine there's something resting on your back. And then float your knees maybe an inch, maybe 2, not more. Keeping the back as straight as possible, you're going to take a tiny step front with the right foot. Then take a tiny step back with the left. From here, you're going to jump both legs back, come into a plank position, come into a downward dog. Come back to your plank position. Take your right leg front to your bear pose. Take the left leg front to bear pose. We're back to the starting position. We're going to take a tiny step front with the left, with the right, and then jump both legs back. Come to plank. Downward dog. Come back to plank position. Walk your right leg front just to your bear pose, so that's your tabletop with your knees lifted. Take the left leg front. Now take a step forward with the right. Keep the back straight. Go with the left and jump it back. Plank, downward dog. We've got one more round. Come back to plank. Walk front with the left. Come to bear. Right. Adjust, take a tiny step front with the left, with the right, jump it back, plank, and downward dog. And take your knees down, roll out your wrists and foot over onto your back. You're going to cross your right ankle above your left knee, flexing the foot to protect the kneecap. Keeping your left foot for now on the floor, hands are behind your head. You're going to keep the arms down, head down. Make sure there's connection with your elbows to the mat. Keep flexing that right foot, very important here. You're going to pick up your left foot, use the leg so that the left thigh is going to press into your right foot to pull that leg in. You're going to move in slowly until you feel your tailbone lifting, and then you should feel your lower abs really engaging here, and then take it back down. Same thing. Start by lifting up the left foot. You're pushing that thigh into your right foot. Eventually the tailbone lifts and release it down. As you're doing this, careful that the right leg's not going to shift towards your chest. So the left foot lifts, the left foot thigh is pushing into the right foot. But at the same time, you're actively engaging that right thigh to push it away from your chest. Tailbone lifts, we hold this contraction, and then take it down. We're going to do it one more time. We're going to hold the contraction on this next one. Tailbone lifts. You're going to stay here. Keep lifting your tailbone. Lift your chest up. Come into a ball from here. Your leg. You're going to pulse it in and in and in. Really push your left thigh into your right ankle. Press your right thigh away from you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release it down. Arms towards the ceiling, legs stay as they are, shoulder blades pressing down. We're going to lift the hips off and lower them down. And again, lift up and down. And down. As you lift, squeeze your left glute. Push, squeeze, and down. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay up here, tiny pulses. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, listen carefully. Keep your hips lifted. Place your right foot on the floor next to the left. Inner thighs glued together. Arms can come down here. We're going to jump both legs out and then jump them back in together. And again, out and together. Out and together. Out together. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs together, lower down. You can shake it out. And then we're gonna cross left ankle above the right knee, flexing the left foot, actively pushing your left thigh away from you. Hands are behind your head, keeping the head down. Pick up your right foot, using your right thigh to push into your left ankle, and then the tailbone lifts. You should feel a nice stretch in the left hip. You should also feel your lower abs engaging, and slowly come back down. And again, moving slow, full control. Exhale here, creating space in your abdominal cavity so you can really press that thigh in towards your chest, and lower down. We've got 3 more like this. Hold the contraction for a bit, and down, and again, nice and slow. And down. This next one, you're gonna hold the contraction. Make sure you're still flexing your left foot. Make sure you're still pressing your left inner thigh away from you. Lift the chest, pulse your legs in, and in, and in. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take your foot down. Take your arms up towards the ceiling. We lift the hips as you squeeze the right glute and down. Really push through your right heel here so that you feel your lower glutes engaging. Up and down. It's going to be harder to stabilize the pelvis here. Your hips are going to want to shift side to side a little bit. That's completely normal, but see if you can minimize that shifting motion. And again, up and down. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one, stay up, tiny pulses. Shoulder blades down, no tension in the neck. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your arms down. Place your left foot next to your right. Here we go. Jump it out and in. And in. Out and together. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take it all the way down. Take your knees in towards your chest. You can rock side to side. We're going to come back down with our feet on the floor. This time legs glued together. You're going to come to the balls of your feet. So the heels are lifted. You may walk your feet in closer towards your bum. Hands behind your head. Lift your chest up. Stay here. Pulse. Exhaling sharply. And pulse. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2. Stay up. Keep your knees glued together. You're going to extend the right leg here by unbending the right knee. My knees are still in line. Pulse here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay up. Both legs extend. Both legs glued together. We pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your left leg extended. Bend the right knee. The toes come down. The angle of your hips have not changed. We're just moving from the knee. Pulse it another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to alternate. Legs kick, you pulse. And switch. And switch. So there's a pulse as the legs switch. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, elbows wide, 2, and 1, and release. Great job. Reach your arms behind you. Legs can reach out in front of you. Give your core a nice stretch here. And slowly roll it up. Fold over your legs for a second. And we're going to come laying down onto our right side. You can come all the way down onto your head. So you're supporting your head with your hand. Your back's in line with the edge of your mat. Bend your knees, heels stay glued together, turn it out. Out and close, out and close. So in this exercise, again, I know we do this one on a regular basis. Really important to strengthen the hip muscles. You don't want to shift your weight back and forth. So imagine that you're leaning up against a wall and you can only turn out to a certain degree because the wall's preventing you from going back. That's what you want to go for here. So it's not about how wide you can open, it's more about control. It's more about pressing that left heel down into your bottom heel. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now, heels apart, big toes together, same thing. And open and close, and close. 8 more like this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna flip your knees, turn your knees in, feet are suspended, you still have your heels apart, toes together, same thing. So we haven't changed the position of the feet, we've only turned our legs inwards so that the feet can stay suspended into the air. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do a little bit of a combo here. You're going to start by turning out, extend your left leg, bend the knee, bring your toes together, and close it down. Again, slow. Turn out, extend, toes together. We're going to speed it up. Turn out, reach, together, and close. Out, together, and close. Again, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep your leg nice and straight, tiny circles here. And reverse, 8, 7, 6, reach the leg, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, toes together, close the leg, release the legs down, flip over onto your backs. We're just gonna stretch out that side before moving on to the opposite leg. Cross your left ankle just above the right knee. From here, you're gonna allow both legs to fall towards the right. You wanna bring, as much as possible, your left foot onto the floor. And then once you're here, push that leg away from you. You can even use your arm to assist. You can even pull the leg in a little bit more for a deeper stretch. Just don't overdo it. Allow your body to stretch where it's comfortable. You don't want your muscles to seize up. Engage your core. Take your legs back to center. Open your legs so that they are as wide as your mat. Just shake them out a few times. And perfect. Flip over onto your left side. So aligning your back as best as possible with the back edge of your mat. Heels together. We turn it out and close. And close. Again, no rocking motion in your pelvis. I like to use my hand even and place it on my sacrum, which is that big bone, that flat bone at the base of your spine. I like to place it there as feedback, sort of guidance, and see if I'm rocking my weight one way and the other. 3, 2, and 1. Heels apart, big toes together. The knees stay down for this first round. Turn it out and close. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your feet, same position of the feet, they're just suspended in the air. Your knees are turning downward, same motion. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ready for the combo. Keep the turn out. Reach the leg, toes together, and close. Turn it out, reach together. We're gonna speed it up. Out, reach, And 4 more rounds. 3, 2. On the last one, you're going to keep the leg reaching out. We circle here, tiny circles. And reverse. Feel the leg pulling out here. Imagine someone's pulling on your big toe. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Close it out. Turn to your back. We're going to stretch out that side. The side is the right ankle that crosses over the left knee. The foot is flexed. And just allow both legs to fall over to your left. As best as you can, place your right foot flat on the floor. And then actively push that leg away from you, using the hand if you want to. You can even pull that foot in closer. Finding your edge, but not overdoing it. Engage the core, take your legs back up to center, uncross the legs, place them as wide as your mat. We're gonna wipe the legs side to side, windshield wipe the legs side to side. No true form here, just completely releasing the pelvis and the hips. And then come back to center, just keep your feet where they are, nice and wide, allow your knees to come in. Staying here, you can even do a few pelvic tilts here. For me, that feels quite nice. If it doesn't, just hold it wherever is comfortable for you. Take your knees apart, legs in towards your chest, hold the backs of your thighs, lift your chest, come into a low ball. You're gonna rock and roll yourselves a few times. And coming up, we're gonna go to a plank position on our hands. So this time the arms are straight, reaching one leg back at a time, reaching the other leg out. From here, you're gonna lift your right leg up, you're gonna place your foot to the outside of your right hand, as close to it as possible, and then take it back. And then the other side, lift the leg, place it as close to your left hand as you can, and take it back. And again, reach, back, and left, and right, and left. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to plank, take it to downward dog. We're gonna go back to our bear pose. So toes stay tucked, bend your knees. Your knees are hovering off the floor. You're going to twist your knees towards the right, take them to center, twist to the left. Take them back to center. This time twist to the right, stay twisted to the right. You're gonna lift and reach the left leg, take it back to center, come back to center here, twist to the left. It's the bottom right leg that reaches out, and come back to center. We're going to do it a little bit faster here. Twist, kick, come back to center. Twist, kick, come back to center. Again, 4, 3, 2, last 1, come back to center, hips up, take a downward dog, take your knees down, you're going to flip over to a seated position. Legs should be roughly hip width. You can have your hands behind your thighs here to use your arms here to extend your spine. From here, nice strong spine, shoulders low, tuck your tailbone. You're gonna roll it down just behind your sits bones. From here, take one leg up to tabletop, take the other leg up to tabletop. This may be enough. Otherwise, you can let go of your legs, reach your arms out in front of you. We're gonna keep the legs where they are. You're gonna reach your arms behind you or up towards the ceiling, and then take them back out in front of you. And again, reach and back. Now, if this is too much for you, you can place one foot down and then switching sides, or you can even have both feet down. Wherever you want to be. 2 more. Last 1. Keep the legs where they are. Take your hands into prayer. You're going to twist your body towards the right. Legs stay together. Come to center. Twist left and center. Twist right and left. We're going to add leg extension. It's going to be opposite leg. So twist to the right. Reach your left leg. Come back to center. Other side. One more time each side. And now we're gonna do same side. So twist to the right, extend the right leg, back to center, left side. And center one more time each side. And left. Come back to center, place your feet down, reach for the backs of your legs, round your spine forward here, allow your back to rest. Sitting up nice and tall again. You're gonna reach your arms out in front of you, tuck your tailbone, slowly lowering down. Extending your left leg out in front of you, pull your right leg in towards your chest, and then extend it. And again, pull it in and extend. Two more, in, extend. Last one, and extend. Keep the legs straight, arms to your side. Let go of the leg, lower down, shake out your legs. Other side, pull the left leg in and extend it. Then pull and reach. Then pull and reach. Two more. Last one. Reach your leg, arms to the side, leg lowers. Once the leg hits the mat, just nice, relaxed legs, shake them out. Reach your arms behind you, slowly roll it up, folding over your thighs. And we're gonna come to a seated position or kneeling position, whatever is more comfortable for you. Just make sure there's no pressure in your knees. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Hinge towards your left side. You're gonna keep reaching your arm here like you wanna fold over your left thigh. You can even bring your opposite left hand next to it. Staying folded forward, just start to walk your fingertips towards your midline. Your head may touch the ground, maybe it doesn't, that's okay. And then pull in, stack your spine up, other side, left arm reaches up. Exhale, start by hinging sideways. From here, keep reaching, and you're gonna start to transfer your weight so that you're resting over your right thigh. Right arm can meet the left. Slowly walk your hands towards your midline. Hold it here for a second. Pull your belly button in, slowly coming back up through center. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale. And again, deep inhalation, arms up. And exhale, last breath here. Growing taller and taller. You can take your hands into prayer. Exhaling through heart center. You guys are done. Thank you so much for joining me again today, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Take care. Bye.